Hello all, Havoc here. Let's get ready to play some Space Engineers. Okay, so in this episode, I have already undocked the Kestrel. Um, what I would like to do in this episode is work on doing the inventory management system on the Kestrel and getting that all up and going. I think it'll be pretty straightforward as long as I can get the script to work. Um, let's see here. So let's go ahead and get started. So first and foremost, we're going to want to name all the storage units. So all the slim containers, all these here are all going to need to be renamed. And so we're going to do Kestrel. And then I think I have to totally remember how the script works. Okay, I'm going to name these cargo. And then I think it goes like this. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to name them first, and then we'll come back and populate them with what we want. So we're going to do this like so. And that'll be that one. And then we'll just come in here. Control A, delete, paste, 2. Okay. I thought I did something wrong there. Control A, delete, paste, 3. So the idea here is that we're going to want to do some segregation so we can figure out where some things are at any given time. I'm thinking of putting one item per container. I know that's not exactly the greatest configuration, but I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to want to do that. So I think honestly this will just go like this. It doesn't really matter because that's all that's going to go there anyway. Some redundancy just to make sure I don't screw that up because I'm kind of derpy like that. You guys know that. So let's see, episode. Let's see. So let's see, 7. Almost there, guys. 9 and 10. Okay, so we have 10 storage containers. Let's go ahead and just type in cargo. Okay, that pulls up what we have, and let's browse through here. Tiny reactors, air vents, batteries. Wait, can we turn? I thought we had batteries turned off. Show block and terminal off. Gyros, show block and terminals off. Hangar door, show block and terminals off. All air vents off. Off. Okay, so all that stuff is turned off. Cool. So now we don't... Oh, okay, there we go. We need to turn these off too. Yes. Turn those off. We don't need to see those anymore. Kind of be nice if you could turn these off as well, but I guess you kind of need them for shortcuts. So, assembler. So we need to, I'll have to go through and redo these. So we get the assemblers named up properly as well. I'm going to have their priority set so part of this mod is what it does is it will do inventory management. It'll move items for you. So Kestrel, speaking. Okay. So it's kind of hard to explain, I think. If I can figure out a way to explain it, I will. Why are these... Oh, this must be Susie. Yeah, it is. Okay. So navigation chair... Larboard navigation chair? I have no idea why I named it larboard. Left starboard? No. Starboard navigation chair and starboard navigation chair. We'd have port and starboard and main. Or captains. Weird. Kestrel's cargo, that's correct. Large ship railgun, which we need to make ammo for. Ore detector is incomplete. We can fix that now. Tanks. Batteries. Programmable blocks for refineries. Modular thrusters. We don't need to see these. These can all go away. Oh, that's kind of a pain. These can go away too, so can the solar panels. Laser welders, those are all... Okay, so that's how many we have. Let's go back in there. So we can type in cargo. And so here we go. We have these. Let's go look at inventory of those and see where they're at, what has what. Okay, so going to start with the one that's empty and then work our way backwards. So ice has nothing but ice in it. That's fantastic. That's why we want it. Let's go to one that's pretty full. It looks like number 3. We need to break these all down. So that leaves me with another problem, is how to deal with ores, the raw materials that assemblers are holding. So like the silicone, the iron, and all that, nickel, gravel. I think what I'll do is I'll probably set up each assembler, because we're going to have 6 assemblers now. We'll have each assembler hold X amount, and whatever else we'll just have go to another container. So I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have enough containers to have one per item, so there's going to be some overlapping. But I'm going to try to put overlap stuff like steel plates and gravity generator components, so they look nothing alike in one container. So basically small steel tubes and girders are not going in the same container. So, alright, so let's start with number 10, and we'll move... Oh, let's start with, I don't know, how many steel plates do we have? Probably more than one container can hold. Volume, 142,000. $359,000. So yeah, just in steel plates alone, we can only hold so much. So, all right, let's give it a shot. See what happens. So container 10, we call the steel plates. Let's see here. Memory serves, it needs to be capitalized, and I'm torn on plural or not. So like so, and like so. So let's see. Let's go to inventory, go to number 10. So maybe we need to set the priority. Let's see, I'm trying to remember, guys. P1, priority 1. So come back in here, go to inventory, cargo 10. Alright, that's not working, I don't think. Control panel, cargo 10. See if that works. No. Alright, so I did do some research before I started this, believe it or not, and steel plate, inventory, that didn't work. Control panel, let's take off the priority now, see if maybe I have the priority wrong and I was screwing it up. Okay, let's try this. Let's do steel plates. I think it's colon 520123. Inventory. So it should put 500,000 steel plates in here. Now let's try something else. Did I spell right? I can't spell. COMPONENT with an autosave. Is that do I put that there or do I put a comma? I think it's a comma. Let's see. Check inventory now. So it's not working. I'm trying, guys. I really am, because I really want this to work, because this is kind of how I want the Kestrel to be set up for the long term. And so inventory. So I don't know, is it just that it doesn't try to move to the ice bin. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so nothing's being moved, so it doesn't know to move them. Is that a thing? Is it that this isn't connected or something? It should be connected across here, so it doesn't make sense. Cargo. Cargo. So can you reach this one? You can. So it looks like anything that's going to come into the system will work. So like what happens if we put this in 9? Okay, so it wants to move that there, but it can't because it's at max capacity, which we expected to happen. That could have been also why it didn't work, because we were trying to move. I put 500,000 on here, and it can't hold 500,000, so that could have been part of why that didn't want to work. So, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and plug through here and get these all named and get these tore apart, all this stuff broke down, all this garbage, and we'll see what we can get. So we'll see you on the other side of the cut. Okay, so we're back. Basically, what I did was I screwed up and I didn't own everything. So that's one of the big things, is you have to be the owner of everything that the mod is transferring through and going to. So cargo, and so now I got solar cells and power cells, and they're here. And thruster components and bulletproof glass. There's that's kind of weird. Let's put these here, please. That's kind of weird. So, some of it is working, I guess. I could have swore I've put most of these things other places. So, maybe they're just not going to move because they haven't... Yeah, I'm not sure why some of them are moving and some of them are not. But it's, for the most part, working. Like, none of these I moved. The steel plates I did, but the construction components did themselves. These two moved themselves. Let's go over here. We're just going to give it a little help. We'll start at the top here. Solar panels. Let's go through here. Do we have any more solar panels? It could be a capacity thing. I'm not sure. Like maybe the network is kind of full, which a lot of these containers are filled to their max. So let's look for thruster components. Here's some more. Get those over here. So yeah, it's going to take some time. This system will get itself flushed out and be working better here shortly, hopefully. So at least we have an idea where we're going for things. I mean, when we type in glass, we get glass and only glass. That's one of the cool things I like about that. Whereas when we were on the station, you notice when we typed something, we'd get multiple sources of that one thing. So we want plate. Well, there'll only be one. Oh, we have interior plates. That's correct too. Which, yeah. So that's a thing. This is guys going to be our overflow. So small tubes. Did all the small tubes go where they were supposed to? Yeah, so it looks like it's pretty much working. There's some glitchiness to it, but yeah, overall it's not too bad. Need to get the assemblers to disassemble. So production, actually let's go to inventory. Lots of asses there on the assembler. And let's go to cargo. And so basically I want to take and put, let's go to the port assembler. And we're going to take and put everything we want to tear down into the port assembler, which is all of this stuff. Yep. Yep. We're going to go ahead and keep this. We're going to keep this. We're not going to need that. Oh, whoa. Where is all that going? Production. Are you set to auto disassemble? You are not, but you are now. Okay, so let's go back to inventory where we were at, and let's see, medical components, motors. Let's see, where was a lot of that stuff going? Explosives. I'm not sure why it did that. Alright, so that works. It is working. That's the part that matters. That's the part that matters most. So let's see here. So this is supposed to be this stuff, that's fine. This is supposed to be computers. Detector components, we didn't have another place for it, so interior plates were also overflowing on as well. So there's going to be some shared resources as far as this goes because I don't have enough large storage for everything. So that's going to be fine. when we get more facilities online, it won't be so bad. Also, when we move to the new setup on the the planet map is what I'm gonna dub it. Um, when we get to the planet map and we start setting up there, I don't want to have all my eggs in one basket, so we'll probably offload a lot of the supplies to a small station, um, so we can go be nomads and wreak havoc, hence the name, on the rest of the galaxy and go planet hopping and all that fun stuff. So, all right, a lot of progress today. We got our inventory sorting system online, so when the Maelstrom finishes his work for the day, I will bring him up. He will dock right here, and he will connect and offload all his loot from grinding up the station and place it inside the Kestrel, and hopefully it'll all just start sorting out into their correct piles. I'll start getting more and more storage online. Maybe we'll put some a large container back here or something like that. I'm not sure. See where they sit inside the floor, how far they stick up. Can we still walk through here if we did such a thing? So, I still got to do all these extra reactors. I have to get all these online. Get the refinery rotated. These turned down. We need to mirror this collection of awesomeness over to here. Done already? Awesome. So there's a little bit of work to do, but having all the parts here that we need to get these things done is going to make things so much easier. We're not going to have to run down to the station every single time we want something anymore. So that's going to be it for today. A lot of cool stuff wrapped up and done. Now I'm just going to take this step by step. Next up, I think tomorrow we're going to cut into the floor, get the reactors laid out so we can mirror them up and everything. And maybe just a lot of dismantling tomorrow of the Kestrel to get things where we want it. So, yeah. It's Havoc. Have fun. Keep gaming.